To all humble and proud citizens of our grand republic, I want to address those concerned or confused about the future and recent issues that have taken place. Before I dive deep into the issues at hand, I want to give a deep, heartfelt gratitude to all Calaverians who participated in our federal elections. Our bi-monthly tradition of electing representatives to get work done in the best interest of the people is sacred to the foundations of what makes Calaveria great. I want to congratulate everyone who won their election bids to help serve the people and get our nation back on track. I'm very, very grateful for all who voted for me to be a representative moving forward, and I will shortly discuss my plans and goals for this term. I want to quickly address the recent legal challenges posed by former Chancellor William Ashford. The trial put against me was unnecessary and unreasonable, attempting to put felony charges against me who actively did nothing wrong, nor did I break any rules. So I am very glad that it was swiftly dismissed by the Supreme Magistrate after noticing a strong lack of evidence and reason for the trial itself. Recently, I decided to ask the Supreme Court to strike down 2 executive orders. According to the Constitution, Executive Process Article 3, Section 4, Clause 2, executive orders are to be given to the cabinet departments in order to enforce laws. The 2 executive orders I brought forth did not mention any department and could not be properly enforced. This was an effort to ensure the constitutional process for executive orders was followed, but due to the harmless nature of the executive orders and it being super easy to fix. I have also decided to bring legal action against William Ashford for charges of undermining constitutional process or democratic institutions as stated under Section 2 of the Calaverian Penal Code. All forms of clemency are to be approved by the Grand Assembly with a 2/3 supermajority vote. And unfortunately, William Ashford did not bring forth a vote to the Grand Assembly when publishing the full pardon presented to Cato. Bypassing the elected representatives of the people is much different compared to appointed secretaries. The process of the 2 is also differently applied. The content of the pardon is actively harmless, but fully bypassing an entire branch of government is simply unacceptable and is a bypass of our checks and balances. Checks and balances are vital to this nation's systems and institutions to ensure our republic remains secure. The Constitution provides the systems and processes for us, and it is the supreme law of the land, and it must be enforced. This isn't meant to be a personal attack on William Ashford or anyone else for that matter, but a simple enforcement of constitutional checks and balances to ensure our principles are upheld. As soon as everything is ready for work to begin within this new administration, I will be beginning to publish my works that I have prepared. Firstly, a resolution will be passed that eliminates all housing subclaims. This resolution aims to remove the outdated rent system that we used to ensure property security for all citizens. Instead, citizens may use locked chests to protect their items from theft. This resolution should make housing more available and easier to access for all new and current citizens. Next, I will be passing a law that will remove inactive citizens. This law will be a continuation of an old policy that removes inactive citizens during the bi-monthly national census, and citizens who have not sent 5 or more full sentence messages or have in general not been very active for the last 2 or more months are eligible for their citizenship to be revoked. This is also to ensure election integrity, as Calaveria has an old history stemming from the first Valentin administration of having inactive voters participating in national elections. Players who are not active in-game or online should not be able to participate in national elections. As the future Secretary of Interior, I plan on beginning a process to elect 5 apolitical members to a new election committee. This will be an open application process until all seats are filled. I will also be sponsoring the construction of the Hubert National Library. The Hubert National Library is to be built in the capital city of Calaveria, honoring St. Hubert, one of our nation's founding fathers, and the man who established our national wikis and kept up historical archives. I will also be planning the construction of the central island of Calaveria and planning the future federal government, as well as the erection of a new historical landmark, which is the Marcus Aelius and Ibnus of Pipstead statues. This term will conclude with multiple joyous events that will celebrate our nation's history, longevity, and history. Calaveria was established on May 31st, 2023, and we will be tasked with hosting events, activities, and more to celebrate our Grand Republic. As Secretary of Interior, it falls upon me to fast-track the construction of the Central and Eastern Islands, statues, and the Hubert National Library between April and the end of May. I will be in regular contact with the Department of Revenue to ensure funds are adequately allocated to bring forth these construction projects. Calaveria, during this term, should see success not seen before and should be on the rise moving forward. Thank you all for your attention.